Hello there, and welcome to My Disney Kind of Life. Today I am at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and I'm celebrating May the 4th. It is a little bonkers in here today, but May the 4th is all about celebrating Star Wars with as many of your friends as you can, sharing stories of collecting the stuff, the fandom. Really not going to try to get on too many rides today, but Star Tours might be in the mix. I don't know if we'll get on Rise of the Resistance today. It's carrying an 85-minute wait. I've been on it a lot. Just went on it 2 days ago, walked right on it. But today is going to be about finding as many people as I can to ask them important Star Wars questions. I don't know what it's going to look like today because there are a lot of people, and I think it's going to actually get a little crazy in here, so I don't think I'm going to get as many of the questions in as I will. But yeah, just come along with me in my Disney Kind of Life as I celebrate May the 4th at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Let's go! And as I mentioned, we're doing an over-under today. How many Sabine shirts will we find outside of the two that Mike and I are wearing? But we ran into Mr. Justin Schreck over here. Wonderful insider, wonderful human being, part of the Pod Club with the Force. I don't think he's Sith-enabled. I don't know what that's called. But I am going to ask him an important question as we walk down Main Street. If you could have dinner or cocktails or mocktails with your favorite Star Wars person, who would you sit down with for a meal?
Ooh. Maybe Jar Jar, good comic relief.
Wow, he's gonna sit with Jar Jar. Not the
good dinner.
Yeah, I mean, Misa thinks that's not a horrible choice, though.
As long as the drinks are strong, he can be tolerable.
So I'm thinking, knowing Justin pretty well like I do, he's having cocktails with Jar Jar. He's not eating dinner with him, so.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Justin. Always a pleasure. Inside the madness of Galaxy's Edge on May the 4th, you all know that I'm in my happy place. It's Disney and Star Wars together on May the 4th. This used to just be a normal day at the park, and now it's evolved into insanity. So far, I've seen 3 of these shirts, I think, so far. Whoa.
From Tampa.
There we go, let's go like that. 3 of these shirts so far. Obviously, my buddies are still with me in the background. They have it on wherever they are. There you go. I think I found another one over here. But just kind of enjoying the ambience of May the 4th here at Galaxy's Edge. There's no better place to be, but trust me, you're not going on much today. Even with Lightning Lane, you're waiting today. Anywhere there's a character so far is created like choke points, crazy choke points in here. As to be expected. It only gets worse as the day goes on into the night. The lightsabers come out though, it looks beautiful here, which of course we'll be showing you when we get our blue milk later on. Let's go. I got Mr. Jeff Warren here. He's a mall enthusiast and also, like me, a Dutch brother enthusiast. I don't try to put Dutch in my videos too much, but it's a special occasion. It's the first time I've ever had one with him. Before we chug though, question of the day is, who would you have a meal with if you could sit down and have either cocktails, mocktails, or a meal? I already know the answer. What is it?
It's gonna be Mr. Shadow Lord himself, Darth Maul.
Of course, Darth Maul. Anyways,
yep.
Let's. I'm not chugging this thing. I will sip it.
And with Princess Leia.
And Princess Leia on the side, like a side dish. Sorry, did I say that? This is a kids channel. All right, Jeff. As always, it's a pleasure. Here you go. I got more shirts behind me. Over under is going under. I think I claimed 15 is what I was going to see. Got the designer of the shirt for us back there somewhere. Somewhere back there. He designed the shirt I'm wearing. What's up, Caleb? We're running into all sorts of people here, but having a blast. So as we sneak up on the Roosevelt people, they're all on their phones waiting for the noon drop. Everybody's so excited for the noon drop. Look at this. This is what it looks like in the wild when you find a Roosevelt drop in the wild. Everybody's on their phones. Nobody's getting distracted by the camera. Nobody's getting distracted by the camera. We got a drop going on right now. Do not distract anybody. Make sure they all get their funds. And no, I'm not partaking in any shirt drop right now. I got a couple things on my list. We'll see if I get them, but here they are. It's very quiet. This is the quietest you're going to see this group all day also. So it's pretty awesome. Going to be a great day out here. I'm here with Mr. Kyle, and I'm asking a very important question today. Yes, big Star Wars fan. If you could have mocktails, cocktails, or dinner with one Star Wars character, who's it going to be?
Oh my gosh, Han Solo.
Han Solo. Han Solo. Solid answer. You guys know I'm bugging all the insiders today as much as I can, getting all the truths out there, getting everyone on camera. Kyle, it was a pleasure. Thank you for being on Disney Kinda Live.
You betcha, man.
Love your designs.
Thank you.
All right, so we got like 3 rows full of Roosevelts here. I'm going to give you guys a peek. There's everybody in the like 3 rows back. Look at all that. All right, I'm going to attempt to film us on this thing, so let's see what happens. This is what happens when you get a bunch of us together on the ride.
Glad you made it, Star Tours. Okay, miners, keep it tight.
Here, watch, we're gonna get a whole parade of people here. Just gonna give you a little ambiance here as they all walk through me. It's like a Star Wars crawl, but with shirts. It's a Star Wars crawl, but just with shirts, everybody. Yeah. Beautiful. And now here's the back of them. Not as exciting. Today is all about just being in Galaxy's Edge or Disney's Hollywood Studios or with just any friends of Star Wars. Star Wars holds a special place in my heart. Been the biggest fandom of my entire life. I got the most collectibles, most Roosevelt shirts of Star Wars. Love all the movies except Episode 8 and 9. But the rest of the movies are great, especially Rogue One. But grew up with the original 3, you know. One of the first memories of anything I ever saw was actually seeing Return of the Jedi in a theater. But I actually saw, I think, Empire first before A New Hope. But you know, when you're a kid, you don't even know. So who knows? I don't even know which one I saw first. But I think it was Empire. Like I said, just walking around Galaxy's Edge brings the vibes today, and you get all the cosplayers. Just the one day you actually get cosplayers here in Galaxy's Edge, which I love. Kind of like a convention. The Roosevelt shirts help with the ambiance in the crowd. So yeah, hope you're enjoying the footage today. Galaxy's Edge and Hollywood Studios, May the 4th, 2026.
Okay.
So before I wander over there, we're about to take a group photo in front of the Millennium Falcon with as much Roosevelt people as we can find. So I'm heading over to the Falcon, gonna get a huge photo. I might get some interviews, I don't know. The interviews are kind of all over the place today. We'll see if I even ended up including them in the final cut. So I might be talking about interviews that aren't even in here, but we'll see how it all comes together. But for now, heading to the Falcon where there's gonna be a lot of shirts and a lot of craziness, and most of all, a lot of fun and love. This is one of Emma's favorite parts of these meetups is the photos. Taking photos as a group was something we love doing. That's why I do the selfies, as you all know, and she definitely would have had a blast here today because the weather's not as hot as it's been the last 2 times. So let's head over there so I don't miss the photo. So we're meeting up for a photo. I'm gonna get you guys an aerial view so you can see all the mess that's here. I'd say who's here, but there's too many, so we'll just kind of do it here.
This is Kevin. He has a.
Here we go. There's a lot of us. I'm drowning, but there's a lot of my shirt, obviously. Let's go into the crowd a little bit. Let's see who we see. Little Jaws action. That's me singing Jaws. I know it's Star Wars Day, but it's always Jaws Day in my world. And one more. I'm gonna get you all dizzy. Sorry. Not sorry. All right, so I told y'all I'm not buying the popcorn bucket today, but I had to hunt somebody down who got it. I found Mr. Kyle here who makes amazing designs, amazing artwork, and he is so kind and bought the popcorn bucket for me. I didn't have to spend the $35. I don't know what it is. I'm just kidding. It's not $35. But so I want to take a look at this popcorn bucket because it is a stellar popcorn bucket as far as popcorn buckets go. I bought the Stormtrooper head one a couple years ago. I really like that one. It's wearing a Jar Jar hat at home.
Oh, nice.
And so I really, really love that one. But So why did you buy it? Anything behind buying this particular one, or you just collect them?
So I have a Darth Vader full-size helmet from Star Wars Weekends about like before Disney bought Star Wars.
Yeah.
And it's big. It's sitting on my bookshelf. I saw them come out with this, and it's pretty much full-size. I had to get it as a companion bucket.
Awesome. That's an awesome, really cool story. It sounds like these people behind me are trying to get my attention. How long should I stay here before I acknowledge them? Somebody looking for me? Oh, I think I got to get in this photo, so I'll catch y'all later. All right, so I got every shirt in the park with this one? Probably not. So I told you I thought I was going to see about 15 of these. I think there's at least 15 just in this one. Mr. Forrest back there with an amazing design. Where is he? Forrest. All right, that's enough of that. I'm going to censor that out, but look at these beauties. And you know what? We got a one-on-one dress in here, so let's get it in here. Here's everybody. There's a dress. Look at that. Y'all look amazing. I love it. Star Wars Day, May the 4th is amazing. Even got a little twirl from Trish there. Thank you, everybody, for entertaining me. So I have a mobile order in at ABC Commissary in which I added the sipper, the Bantha sipper. So I'm going to grab the sipper that way. And I also got 2 of the themed drinks for today. And I kind of want to sit down and just relax because my sensory overload's a little crazy so far today. So it'll be a good chance to relax in some AC, get the Bantha sipper, have a soda, and get the wonderful grilled buffalo cheese chicken sandwich from ABC Commissary. So heading that way, heading out of Batu for our mobile order. Always mobile order if you can. Save a lot of time, especially if there's merch that you want to get and it's on the mobile order. Take advantage of that. Here's the Chosen One cooler, a crisp, refreshing blend of Granny Smith apple with white cranberry lime juice served with a green rechargeable Luke Skywalker swizzle stick. And the swizzle stick glows in the dark, or lights up actually. It's like a little lightsaber in case you didn't bring one. And yeah, kind of a cute little thing that they also give away with the red one, which I'll show you next. And here we have the Sith Lord Libation, which is a flavorful combination of blood orange with white cranberry and lime juices, served with a rechargeable Darth Vader lightsaber. Let's hope there's no pieces of Anakin in here, because that'd be weird. Also comes with a rechargeable swizzle stick in red. Pretty cool keepsake. I should have mentioned with the Chosen One, you also do get the option to order with alcohol for just a measly $12 more, I believe. Put a little Tito's vodka in it and change up the taste. These are both non-alcoholic today. Let's see what we think. And here we have the Chosen Cooler, which is going to be Granny Smith apple forward, little sour for my taste. And definitely is sour. You can actually add Tito's vodka to this for a measly $10, I think, maybe 12. I don't know if it would have helped this one. Let's see what I think about the Sith Lord one that I'm about to drink. But I'll don't you drink it again. And here we have the Sith Libation, which has blood orange in it, so I'm already anticipating I like this one. Now, I do like that one better. I can't really tell you if that's blood orange, but it's definitely orange and citrusy. And I really do like the taste of this one over the Chosen One. I've always been kind of a Sith Lord myself, so it makes sense that I would like the red one a lot better. Cheers. As promised, I hunted down my buddy Justin. You saw him earlier in the video, and he graciously is going to let me pick apart his popcorn bucket. So I just want to say I love the popcorn bucket. I just didn't buy it because I have the Lego of this thing. But this is a pretty solid popcorn bucket. I don't know how functionable it is as a popcorn bucket. That's where the popcorn goes. They actually stiffed him on the popcorn. They actually ran out of popcorn when he went and picked it up. So it doesn't have any popcorn. But my favorite feature of the bucket, I call it a little dollhouse effect, and the Lego set does this too. But if you open up that spot right there, you get a little Jabba the Hutt. You know, I didn't even look in there. Who else is in there? So she's got Salacious Crumb, C-3PO, and R2 in there as well. But this is a awesome popcorn bucket. I endorse this one. Like I said, I have the Lego, although this one doesn't take as much space up and definitely is a lot cheaper than the Lego. So highly endorse. And I thank my buddy Justin for letting me abuse it for a little bit. And hopefully he remembers to turn it off. So I'll hand it back over to him. I also decided to mobile order this guy from the ABC Commissary. I didn't put him in my video over there, but this guy is totally cute. I gotta name him though, but you know, he's a little upset that I'm getting some blue milk later on, so that's a little bit of a questionable thing to do in front of a Bantha, at least the blue milk. I'm not really sure where the pink milk comes from, but the green milk comes from those weird creatures from episode 8. We saw where Luke got that from, kind of awkward, but so there'll be a blue and red milk chug, but this zipper is pretty decent. You know, like the sipper last year, the Jawa, like there's not much room for liquid in there. I would probably never use it for a sipper, but it's all about just kind of placing them next to the Jawa from last year, and it does make a couple noises which you may or may not hear. Let's see. Nah, I'll get him on there later for you so you can hear him, but he's solid, just like the Jawa, and he's cute. We're gonna name him. I don't know what we're naming him yet. Last year I named the Jawa Will after my buddy Will, who bought me the Jawa. So nobody bought this for me, and I don't want to call it Kevin. So we're gonna come up with a better name for it. But that's the sipper for this year, May the 4th. Here you got your chosen path cupcake. It is cookies and cream cupcake, marshmallow buttercream, white chocolate, X-Wing, milk chocolate rocks. Inside the cupcake is a secret lightsaber color which will reveal itself. Maybe you'll be lucky and I'll actually cut this thing correctly and you will see it. Also give you my thoughts in a little bit. As I showed you, it's blue. Looks like a little cookies and cream action. Let's see, it's gonna be messy. I mean, it's kind of your average run-of-the-mill cookies and cream cupcake with, I didn't even bite the blue frosting, but it's probably just buttercream frosting. Just a normal cake. Tastes like the Figment cake, so there's no taste except for a little bit of the cookies and cream on it. So it does taste better than that Figment cake from the Arts Festival. But, kind of a cool gimmick with the different color. I don't know what colors there are, but I got blue. And if you like cookies and cream, you won't be disappointed and you can do the little fun trick. And then the little X-Wing is just like a white chocolate. Yep, white chocolate. So overall solid, kind of a fun May the 4th item, which is available all May at Disney's Hollywood Studios at the Backlot Express. So I say get it. So a little bit of an update of what we've accomplished so far. You've seen us meet up with a lot of friends. My interview thing's not working out too well this year, so I'm not doing it, but I'll include whatever I've captured so far. Just kind of been feeling the vibe this May the 4th, which would be a little different without Emma, of course, but definitely wanted to come back out here and enjoy it. It's starting to get dark now, and it's starting to get crazy in Batuu. I'm going to show you in front of me. If you don't have a reservation to pick something up, you are getting stopped from going towards the Falcon, which is that. A little bit later, they're going to start the Falcon lightsaber stuff, which we're going to do. Actually have a blue milk reservation at 8 p.m. back there, and I'm doing my yearly blue milk chug, although I'll be trying the new pink one. But recap of what we've done so far today. Said we met up with some people, went on Star Tours. I tried the 2 drinks that came with the lightsaber swizzles, which were okay in my opinion. I like the blood orange one better. And then we tried the cupcakes. That's all the food items that we've gotten so far that's Star Wars themed. Next up will be the blue milk and the pink milk. And the pink milk's new. Starting today, I believe. So, hope you're enjoying this kind of scatterbrained day at May the 4th in Batuu East. So let's go and enjoy the evening. And as expected, just like the previous years, you got mass chaos here in Batuu. If you leave, you will not be able to come back in without reservations. But this is just kind of the madness in here. All right, found my friend Ryan. We run into him every year. It's kind of a tradition now.
It is.
You see my friend Clyde yet, though?
Clyde, was that given by the Star Wars people? Or
yeah, they told me he had a name, Clyde.
Clyde, okay.
They also informed me he's part of the BAM movement. You ever heard of the BAM movement?
BAM?
Yeah.
What is that?
Banthas Against Milk. He's actually upset at your blue milk. Yeah. Oh my, that is like this is like cannibalism, dude. Like. So yeah, he's not real happy, but I have a question. Where does the pink milk come from?
That is the blood.
Oh,
that is like if you I shouldn't say that.
All right, let's change that answer. We'll just edit that out. We won't.
It's like if there's if you have kidney stones. It's just it's whatever the milk comes from, but that thing has kidney stones, and that's the blood.
You're saying this is from a kidney stone infected bantha?
Yes.
Wow. Well, I mean, it's got to taste good then, right?
It's a little salty.
Okay, a little salty. Cheers. What is that?
I don't like blue milk.
All right, yearly tradition. The only time I get any of these milks, any color, I'm not a fan of any of them, honestly. But I do it every year. Emma would be proud that I'm carrying on the tradition. She liked the blue milk. I absolutely don't like any of them. Kristen, have you had this one yet?
Oh, I had it the other day, and I do not like liquid bubble gum, so.
I actually think I like this one the best, even though it comes from an infected kidney stone of a bantha. But it's better than where that one comes from.
Which is what?
That comes from a female body part alien on Luke's planet. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's where it came from.
Okay.
Anyways, cheers.
Cheers.
To everybody. And the one time a year we drink this stuff.
I don't mind it.
No? Did you get the one with the alcohol? No? Anybody get the alcohol one? No.
I did.
Whoa.
We're sober.
No.
He's on a different planet, so it's okay.
I don't like blue milk.
We are trying to get to the Falcon. Got my lightsaber on. I am going through. Let's see if I can storm the Capitol here. I'm like leading the pack. There's like hundreds of people like right behind me that are as excited as me to get there. Here we are at the Falcon, the epicenter of all nerdom today. These are my people though. I don't know what they're chanting actually. What are they chanting? Oh, we're doing a countdown, I think. For the resistance, the rebellion, or the empire? Where else would I spend the day? All right, that does it for my coverage of May the 4th, 2026. I'm here at the Falcon. It's crazy. I got my cool rainbow bright lightsaber, a little bit of everybody. I brought you along with me. We met lots of friends today. I didn't really do my interview thing this year because it just went sideways and I just didn't get to it. I had my god-awful milk that I don't endorse, but you know, I got to do it once a year. I had a cupcake. I had 2 flavored drinks that I gave you some thoughts on that came with the best part. This is the best thing I got today, were these little lightsabers. And there we go. So I ended up with 3 lightsabers today somehow. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the coverage of the Disney Kind of Life. I know Emma would be proud, and I got to go home and edit this video, so by the time you see it, wish me luck, but you've already seen it now. You've seen my edit. So thank you. I've been Kevin, and I'll see you in the parks. May the Force be with you.